Okay, welcome back to the Neverwinter Nights original campaign. I think this is a very side mission thing, but it's a den of vampires. So yes, I am clearing it. I've done most of the side missions in this campaign anyway. A Lich Warrior. A Lich Warrior is what you call a. Oh, there's two of them. And Linu teleported to my side through the locked. Isn't a Lich Warrior just like, you know, a Death Knight? Okay. Okay, let's go see if there's anything over here. There is not. I'm going to assume the next case is going to be similar. Ninu, ready? Let's go. Yeah, we're going to be focusing on this one, and that one is summoning what? Fire rain? Wish I had better spellcraft so I could see what he was shooting at me and Linu. I think that was a ray of enfeeblement. It occurs to me the closest I've gotten to playing a spellcaster in the Neverwinter Nights original campaign is that rogue I completed it with, the Shadow Dancer rogue, and her high use magic device ability. She had a lot of scrolls, but I was really dependent on what scrolls I could find. Okay. Let's go to the way that does not look like it is flashy. Well, yeah. So there. Oh, wow. It only gives me a blip. I regenerate those, so I really shouldn't need. Okay. Take, what, 2 seconds to regenerate the next bit? Oh, sarcophagi. The traps are getting harder to find. Tome of Power. Florid, swooping, elongated hand in which this manuscript is written leaves little doubts to offer. The wizard's mark on the inside cover further confirms this is indeed one of the many tomes of magical item construction. Oh, Chotomate. Okay. I'll bet El Tora has a job for us if we were to go back. Greater Mummy and Warrior Mummy, huh? Why are you running towards the person who turned you? You're supposed to run as far away from her as you possibly can. And there went the skeleton warrior going bazott. What are you going to do? It's done. It's done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Wow. Linu is an awesome success. Not possible. Actually, it is. It is also trapped. It's been forever since I actually spotted a trap. Success is also not possible. That would give me Amulet of Hell. Okay. That gives me +1. That brings me up to, what do I need? I need +15. That brings me up to 12. It's intelligence, though. Ooh, I need a... yeah, can I drink 2 foxes' cunnings? That's a +2. 14. You can drink 2 foxes' cunnings. You can double up, but it wasn't enough. So it's going to have to be 3. Oh, it didn't go up any further. It doesn't actually double up. I just rolled better. Okay. Success not possible. I need +5 even with... Or I can do a +6. Oh, I have a potion of speed. You know what? I can sell all those potions of speed. Because I don't need them anymore. I run with a permanent haste effect. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Okay. Oh. That debug thing up there in the middle.
I hope you like pain!
Let's see her go bazott. That's pretty cool too. Rating easy. Well, there wasn't much to that. Oh, there's another chest. DC 28. Success is not possible unless we change our gloves. And I got some money. And a restoration scroll. I wonder if we could rest here. Cannot rest, there are enemies nearby. Oh, right there.
I hope you like pain!
Bones of the dead. Oh. There is no description. Got all the undead immunities. The mummy warrior's already almost dead. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's a trap, of course. Deadly acid splash trap. Ow! Linu, stop doing that! I mean, Linu, I'm Linu. Millie, please stop doing that! Can't rest while there are enemies about. So we're gonna go over here and rest. Oh. There are enemies over here too. Maybe... Okay, we found a spot in the tombs where we can rest. Might have been a good idea to close the door too. That makes a difference in some campaigns on Neverwinter Nights. I don't think it makes a difference in this campaign. Nothing? Okay, it's locked. It's not trapped, otherwise I would have triggered it already. Success is not possible because I'm wearing the wrong gloves. Seems to be a common thing. Oh, water deep. Full? Oh, not full. I should talk to Tommy too. I'm going to kind of need to know what... Oh, I know what he's looking for. I've read it recently. Weapon ineffective?
Ours! My attack did... Yeah!
Okay, there is an iron golem there, which I am apparently not equipped to deal with. They need like +5 or +4 weapons, and my fist, at best, at highest level, only equal +3. Right now they equal +2.
I can still feel my death.
She was doing damage to it. She has a mace +3. I will have to buy a comma, won't I?
Hey, I'll take it!
I am really annoyed that my gloves aren't counting. I can't get anything out of armor bonus +3. Crossbow of affliction. Wand of fire. Finger protection +3. Okay. We'll go talk to Elpora too. Succubus stone? I think I've missed something here. Succubus stone? Okay,
Hey
Linu,
there, dear.
what made you decide you should be a cleric? My, it's been a long time since someone asked me that question. I came to Sahani Mumbo when I was very young, which is unusual since my parents were both mages and followers of the god Corellon. I'm not exactly sure exactly how to pronounce that. It started when I was sent to Gaydolin's Centristi's School for Potentials, you see. Both of my parents were deep into the mysteries and held positions of respect. It was assumed that I would take after my parents in the magical arts. What are potentials? As children of gifted wizards in Everesca, all children of gifted wizards in Everesca are sent to special schools as potentials because they are expected to excel in furthering the art of spellcraft. My ability to get into trouble had already started by that age, but my parents had kept it quiet, thinking I would grow out of it. Boy, were they wrong. My first day of classes was a disaster. I don't know if they think it had anything to do with my ability or spell casting. I had an insatiable curiosity. Gaydolin was a crotchety old master who expected all elven children to be patient, quiet, and orderly. I barely possess those traits now, let alone when I was a child. Which is funny because elves are the chaotic good race. This is another thing about the alignment system that makes absolutely no sense. The elves have historically been touted as generally being chaotic good in most cases. Once or twice you get one that's lawful good, and drow are chaotic evil. But they're among the most, if you read the fiction, they have some of the most outlandish rules and complex interaction, little detailed laws. It's like, okay, so the absolutely most legalistic society in the Faerun and other D&D cultures is chaotic good. Yeah. Master decided to open class with a powerful spell to awe us into submission to his tutelage. He turned his back and I moved in. I didn't think it was possible for you to be worse than you are now. What do you mean by moved in? I just wanted to look at the spell components. They were very interesting, especially the wonderful gem he had sitting beside the circle. Well, he wanted to reach for the gem. Well, when he went to reach for the gem and it wasn't there, the spell misfired, causing him to ooze purple smoke for weeks. So he kicked you out? Gaydolin was well paid for training us. He didn't kick me out right away, but he never forgave me either. It wasn't the only accident to befall the class when I was around. Despite all of this, I might still have become a wizardess if it wasn't for the little trip I took. That was an accident that will be long remembered in our fair city. My fate became sealed to my faith in Sahanin that day. What fate would that be? I will have to tell you of my dimension hopping trip later. Dimension hopping trip! We have much to do right now to tell that tale if we need to find the words of power and for Aaron Ginn if we are to save Neverwinter. But I have gained a level,
Hey
so...
there, dear.
I love chatting with you, but don't you think we should focus on your mission right now? We're sort of stuck at the moment, so if you want to continue your story from before, I suppose you won't rest until I tell you about the accident that led to my becoming a cleric of Sahani. I guess I can tell you, though it was a horrifying experience. I want to hear it. I was just over a month into our training when Gaydolin decided to let us examine some of his collection of magical artifacts. He took us into his vault, the part where the lower-powered magic items were stored. We played with them for a while, but I was bored. Oh, gads, that can't be good. That's trouble. There were children with magic items, I should say that's trouble. Being from a wizard's home, most of us had seen items like these quite a few times. I was hardly going to be impressed by a wand of magic missiles. I noticed that one of the doors had been left open, so I thought I would go have a quick peek inside. Oh, Linu. Go on. I didn't mean to touch anything, but two of the other students came in behind me. One of them asked what I was doing. His voice scared me, caused me to jump into the air, but I didn't land on the floor. I didn't see the rope that was hung to keep people away from this one display. The hole I fell into was a doorway into another plane of existence, or at least that's what they told me later. According to Gaydolin, no person, let alone a child, should have survived the experience. I don't think anybody else could survive what you have. Does that make me blessed or cursed? Both, I think. All I know is that my body seemed to expand and contract at a horribly fast rate, like a hyperventilating toad. The feeling seemed to last for hours, but was over in seconds. I can't explain it any better than that. When it stopped, I opened my eyes. What did you see? There was a large, gray, squishy thing that looked at me with 20 large eyes. I whimpered a little. I remember that. Then it started to move. I don't think I had ever seen anything move so very fast. I screamed as it attacked and continued to scream as a bolt of glowing blue light ripped through its body just seconds before it could reach me. I sat on the ground, trembling uncontrollably. Arms enveloped my quaking form, and a soft voice whispered words into my ear. What did the voice say? I can only recall images of journeys and safety, of life and death, and of times to come. As the voice spoke, I began to feel very tired, and I drifted off to sleep. When I awoke, I was in a comfortable bed surrounded by a curtain that stretched up to the ceiling, and I could hear a man's and a woman's voice talking softly beyond it. The voices were interrupted by the entrance of my master, who angrily asked why I was taken to the temple of Sahani. A single word from the woman stopped him cold. How did she stop him? All she said was his name. He looked at her with a piercing stare, then his eyes opened in surprise and he sank to his knees. I was confused, having no idea who was standing by my bed. The only word my master could speak was her name, Sahani. Wait. Oh, you were rescued by a goddess. I kind of figured that out. Yes, dear, you're very smart. No, I'm not. I'm kind of, sort of wise, but I'm also blessed by the knowledge of, by meta-knowledge. What is that? Oh, it's just something connected to my player. What? Huh? The goddess came over and pulled the curtain back. She smiled and kissed on the forehead. My child, you have exceeded the boundaries of luck. A green light surrounded her body as she stepped back and disappeared. A few years after that experience, people treated me with awe and called me the godchild. Sahani did me a favor, but there were days when I wished she could have done it quieter. That does seem to stretch the limits of luck. Such is my life, bad and good luck in heaping amounts, like a gift of gold that crushes you under its weight. I have dedicated my life to the goddess. She gave me that gift, so I gave everything back to her. There is a task that she wishes me to accomplish, and that is why she chose to save my life. A task? I overheard a few of the words she shared with the high priest before my master came in the room. But that is a task for me, and should not be allowed to interfere with your quest. We have too much to do right now to tell that tale. We need to find the words of power for Aaron Ginn if we are to save Neverwinter. And I don't think right now I can get any more out of you.
Here, dear. What can I do for you?
We have too much to do. Yep, nope, nothing more to do. Okay, how much time do I have left? 59 seconds. So I'm going to save vampire issues. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yes, we're going to call this Golem issues. See you in a little bit.